Hi there, my name is Mark, a computer science student, on-campus entrepreneur, and Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. Welcome to my channel where we empower growth and innovation tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification button to know more about this channel. Let's go. Today, we're going to talk about Azure Cloud, one of the most powerful and popular cloud service platform on the world in the world today. So, what exactly is Azure? Well, when it comes to Azure, it's highly related to one powerful concept available in this IT world today. It's called cloud computing. Cloud computing enables individuals like you and me, or organizations like Microsoft, Amazon, or other large corporations to implement and deploy their application, services, software out to the remote location, so-called cloud. It's kind of like a data center somewhere in the world today. And you can deploy this application onto this data center. After the deployment, you can then scale up or scale out your application or service in order to meet your demand. Also, once you deploy a web app, but you're not getting much traffic, you can scale down in order to reduce the overall cost of deployment and maintenance. So it's really cost-effective for individuals, also the corporation, to use cloud computing platform to develop, design, implement, and maintain their application on Azure Cloud. So you may wonder, I am like a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. Also, I am also a computer science student. How I personally use Azure Cloud as my IT services to empower my journey on learning computer sciences. So we're gonna look at the Azure Cloud app right here. So Azure offers two main platforms. One is available on mobile device, or one is available on like most of the device like desktop or things like that, or Mac Mini, Mac Pro. They offer web management software. It's kind of like a platform for you to manage all the resource and asset available on Azure. So when you look into the Azure Cloud, all the asset resource is organized in resource group, which is really helpful when you go organizing a project. So you can imagine this as a project or a resource group that all relevant resources are organized in one single places. So here's the resource group. For me, I got several resource groups for different purposes. For example, for this Central US2 is for my personal website, and I'm going to create some of the personal website and stay tuned for further information. And also for Azure ML is for actual machine learning, which is for my machine learning tasks available on this resource group. So basically, you can organize your Azure services, Azure asset, or resource in the resource group. And after that, you can create servers, for example, like web app. So for me, I got a simple web app like Timmy, which is the application I recently developing, and several like web like chatbot, or like Emotion is the chatbot services, and my official website, things like that. So web app is very common for personal use and also corporate operations. So for every large corporation or small business required website to present their product or service to generate revenue, right? So a web app, of course, is commonly a very common use application. So it is also having virtual machine and available in Linux and Windows device. Also, it has SQL database. You can use this as a machine learning assets management system, and also a lot of resources you can use to utilize your power in IT and utilize your power on Azure Cloud. So there's a lot of stuff you can use on Azure. So basically, for me, for my personal use case, I'm personally using like building web application, using React.js to build front end, and if it's needed, we're using MERN stack to build a full stack web application and deploy this application in package onto the Azure cloud to deploy my application. Also, it's really easy to maintain. For example, right here you see this smart official web application. You can see there's several metrics to help you to monitor several key property of your or key status or key indicator of your application, of your web app. So it's really powerful for you to use this application in order to utilize all the resource. And also when it comes to building a personal web application, most people is still staying in the past because they often think it's so hard, it's so costly, it's so expensive. Maybe it's true in the past, but right now at present, you can easily spend probably few $100 per month or even $1,000 per month to deploy this application, and also possibly generate revenue back through advertisement, through the service and the product where digital product where not on digital product you sell to the customer. So I believe that every student, especially for computer science student or design major, you should have a personal portfolio, personal website to grow your online presence. So I'm now working on this, and stay tuned for further information. So basically that's the end of this video where I'm sharing a lot of tips or ideas about Azure Cloud, what is Azure, how you're gonna to deploy Azure, and this for the detailed part, I will be hosting a workshop about how you could use workshop for personal use to grow your own person, things like that. I will be hosting the workshop very soon. You can find out more information down link in the description down below. And if you like it, please subscribe and click the notification button, and see you next time.